after today. Dan Holer was up there in GC as well. He will move up to third place after today's stage. And tomorrow is a stage where we probably have a pretty small peloton. Many riders have been taken out of this race because this is a very short circuit and they were about to be lapped. How much control can you have when your team is down to 2, 3, maybe 4 riders? So tomorrow can be a very unpredictable stage as well. And with the 2 Lidl track riders, Soudal-QuickStep and Holland, not that far back on Laporte in this case, and on Kubic, who's also making that jump up in the GC. Tomorrow will be a pretty unpredictable stage. But first today, we're going to get back to the Van Berg. First up to the 44-meter point, and then our finish. And Laporte, he knows the finish really, really well. 2 years ago, he took the European title here, just like Misha Bredewold in the women's race. He's tightening his shoes, Michael.
Yeah, I've got to say, tightening his shoes like it's 1974 and he's tugging on his toe straps. He clearly planning to go for the sprint because he'd love to get the bonus seconds as well. Clearly they're going to stay away, and almost certainly they're going to stay with kind of margin that will give Christophe Laporte the lead whatever happens. But those 10 bonus seconds on the line, wouldn't those be a great insurance policy?
43 seconds, a stable gap for this group.
I assumed
6.
you were just speaking Dutch for a second, sorry.
It's very confusing watching a bike race in the Netherlands and having to commentate in English. Do not get me wrong here.
Oh, it's the same for me.
2.5 kilometers left to go. There is an orange jersey at stake. It looks to be the man in yellow who goes for it, but there's also a stage win. Laporte, he could, yeah, he wants that one. Kubic, the rider he bridged across to this group with, would also love one. The last one that he had was all the way back in June. He's got a teammate up front with Hartijs de Vries, and on his wheel, 3 of the other riders of the original breakaway, with Timo de Jong, with Rick Ottema and Ryan Boula. What do they still have left to maybe have that ultimate attack to avoid having to sprint against Kubic and Laporte?
Kubic has been on the podium 12 times, I think, this year, and has only 2 wins to show for it. And particularly having finished second on practically every stage of his home tour, it would be very nice for him to finish the year with a win. I think he's got a good chance.
Here we go onto the terrain of the Van Berg, the sports park, the cyclocross, the off-road, and of course the climbs that we have here. We've had many Dutch national championships here. We had the European championships. Everybody knows this climb out and out. This is the 13th time we are actually going to do it. And Lucas Kubic is on the wheel of Laporte, and he's not getting away from that wheel unless it is to sprint past him on the finish line. Kubic and Laporte are the big favourites here, Michael.
Yeah, and that wheel of Laporte is exactly the wheel Kubic should be on. And he's got a teammate, obviously, in that TNT Rocket's teammate on the front, so kind of it's set up perfectly for him. Still 1.1 kilometres to go, 2 climbs to get to the cobbled section. It's not over yet, but final kilometre in this 4th stage from Emmen to the Van Berg. Hartijs de Vries is absolutely worth his weight in gold for Lucas Kubic. It's going to be a fantastic fight between Christophe Laporte in yellow and the Slovakian champion. But do not underestimate the man of Volker Wessels, Timo de Jong. He is a stagiaire with Picnic Postenel, but he's racing with his normal team. And Kubic, he's on the attack on the cobbles. Laporte seems to be struggling just a little bit. And Timo de Jong tries to get to that wheel of Lucas Kubic. Just a few hundred meters to go. Kubic, he's just not going to wait for that sprint. Small descent here. Timo de Jong on the wheel, and now Laporte has to do everything to get to that front. Laporte will be the new race leader, that's for sure, but he wants the stage win as well after such a horrible year with illness. But Kubic is taking all the matters into his own hands. But do not underestimate Timo de Jong either. The man for Volker Wessels is a great rider.
Lukas Kubiš onto that final climb to the finish, and Laporte is approaching just ever so slightly, but Kubiš made his intentions clear on the cobbles there. He is very, very strong. The final 200 meters of this stage, the man from Slovakia in first position, Timo de Jong trying to get past him for Volker Wessels from the original breakaway, mind you. Timo de Jong, the man with number 183 of the original breakaway, is going to bring it home here for Volker Wessels. What a formidable win. Timo de Jong wins the stage just ahead of Laporte and Lukas Kubiš. Laporte is the new leader, but Volker Wessels wins the stage here with Timo de Jong. What a sprint. What a strong guy being in the breakaway for the entire stage and still having that power to finish it off.